I have some very special friends here from Disney Parks to talk about superhero experiences all over the dang world. Please welcome to the stage Scott Drake, Creative Director, Marvel Global Portfolio, Walt Disney Imagineering. Come on over. And we also have Dan Fields, Executive Creative Director, Live Entertainment, Marvel Global Portfolio, Walt Disney Imagineering.
We're excited to be here from Walt Disney Imagineering and definitely representing a much larger team that's bringing this superhero universe to life. So yeah, we wanted to talk about what Imagineering does.
Awesome. Well, can we take a look at this video?
Let's roll it.
Let's check it out.
We gotta put it closer to your mouth.
Yeah.
It's pretty loud.
When we dream up new ideas for Disneyland, they first take shape and form in preliminary studies. The scale models and the drawings and the blueprints. These are the things that dreams are made of.
Will you marry me?
Many of those things I've gotten to do. Some of those things I haven't now.
Yes, let's talk about Hong Kong for a minute. So we have several attractions around the world right now that are open. The first one that we created was the Iron Man experience in Hong Kong. And just like the films and a lot of the comics, Iron Man started it all for us. And now we're creating a web of interconnected stories that are all tying these attractions together. We're going to talk about a couple big plans, but I wanted to educate everyone with what is open today. So here's a little video of our Iron Man experience.
Let's check it out. Oh, I want to go. Take me to there.
And what's great about these attractions is because these characters are from our world, this story literally takes place in Hong Kong, and we help Iron Man save this brand new arc reactor in downtown Hong Kong. What's also great is the collaboration of all parts of Imagineering and Marvel Studios and Marvel Entertainment coming together to create these in very authentic ways. So this was obviously at our opening, and we then doubled down and created another attraction in Hong Kong, Ant-Man and Wasp Nano Battle. And what's really fun about Ant-Man and Wasp is we leaned into the humor, the fun, the growing and shrinking. And again, we have another little sizzle to show you what that attraction's about.
Let's check it out.
Ant-Man Ant-Man and the Wasp Nano Battle is a story that's actually connected to Iron Man Experience here at Stark Expo in Tomorrowland.
In that attraction, Hydra's attacking the Stark Tower in downtown Hong Kong to steal the arc reactor.
Nice work!
Not only is Arnim Zola attacking the Stark Tower, he's also infiltrating S.H.I.E.L.D.'s Science and Technology Pavilion here at the Expo.
The S.H.I.E.L.D. Pavilion has a data core full of S.H.I.E.L.D.'s most valuable technology research. And Arnim Zola, the former Red Skull scientist, is attacking the pavilion to steal that information.
As guests enter the pavilion lobby, they realize the alarm of the building has gone off. All of the exhibitions of the day has been canceled. The pavilion is under attack by Zola and his army of swarm bots.
Iron Man calls Ant-Man and the Wasp in because of their unique ability to shrink down and go inside these bots to blow them up from the inside.
Unfortunately, there's thousands of those bots, so even Ant-Man and the Wasp need a little help. They're going to call on our guests to help them to slow down the waves of bots so that together we can all save the data core.
Throughout the entire attraction, guests will see unique elements related to Hong Kong culture.
Going into battle, guests will be aboard the Defense Assault Ground Rover, otherwise known as the Dagger. It's a specialized personnel carrier developed right here at the S.H.I.E.L.D. Science and Technology Pavilion.
And then they're going to be issued an EMP blaster. This is an electromagnetic device that allows them to disable Zola's bots when they hit them right in their weak spots. Guests will, of course, be helping Ant-Man and the Wasp to defeat Zola, but they'll also get to have fun competing with each other.
At Walt Disney Imagineering, we really want to craft a cinematic experience. So we use our latest 3D technology to create the highest fidelity show set we've ever created for an attraction like this.
For this specific attraction, we're bringing in interactivity, technology, a whole new way to deliver this story.
And to make it even better, we worked with Marvel Studios and Peyton Reed, the director of the film, to shoot Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly as Ant-Man and the Wasp.
Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly are just awesome, and I think we really enjoy watching them on screen, and now we're going to get to step into that world with them.
And they had so much fun doing this, and they were so excited when we pitched them the attraction. They couldn't wait to be a part of it.
So you're not just going to get to see them in this attraction, you're going to get to fight alongside them.
Guests will feel a real sense of accomplishment after defeating Zola's bots. Ant-Man and the Wasp couldn't have done it without them.
How cool is that? Yeah.
So yeah, another great example of the collaboration. Obviously working directly with Peyton Reed, the director of Ant-Man and Wasp, getting to be on the sets with them, and of course with Paul Rudd and Evangeline Lilly, that really brought the humor and fun and authenticity to this attraction. So now if we switch over to California, maybe you've been to that one.
Now this is one I've gotten to be on. I got to be there at the launch, and it is epic.
Has anyone here in this room been to California?
California Adventure?
All right.
All right.
Well, again, this was a transformation of a classic attraction and telling a Guardians of the Galaxy story. And again, here's a little sizzle, but this is from the opening event and showing that excitement that you were at.
Yeah.
Guardians of the Galaxy Mission Breakout has arrived. And this is a chance for all of you to be able to come into the world of the Guardians, to experience them firsthand.
I've been going to Disney parks my entire life, as long as I've been going to the movies, right? They're two of my big passions, and that they've come together right now is overwhelming.
To be immortalized in a Disney ride is something that I would have never imagined, and that I'm a part of it, it just feels really special.
Rocket steals the show.
The name's Rocket, one of the Guardians of the Galaxy, the smart one.
Kids and families, all ages can get in and enjoy this. It was pretty cool.
It's only a short flight away. Everyone should try to make it to this.
I mean, it is so much fun, and that drop is wild.
And it's not just one drop. It's over and over. But what is also fun is the Easter eggs and the backstory, and I'll tell you a little bit about some of the process of what goes into this. in the queue area, you get to see a lot of these artifacts. One of them has a fun backstory because this is a photo from our R&D engineers and designers working on developing new characters, new animatronics, new robots. When we brought Kevin Feige through and showed him what we're working on, he instantly loved this little character, called up James Gunn. They were just shooting Guardians of the Galaxy 2, and we showed the next one, showed that only a couple weeks later, he put it right in the film. This is not only something that's now cyclical, working towards the film, but now those are back in the attraction, in the queue. People are interacting with them, adding a lot of fun to this relationship.
I love that so much, that to get to see how you guys are sort of sharing your ideas back and forth with Marvel Studios. And plus, as people walk through that line, it does take place in the collector's collection, as it were. And there's so many cool artifacts from all over the Marvel Universe. How much do you think is from your sort of already created IP and from what you guys are just having fun being kids in a candy shop with?
Well, the big arc of what we're working on is creating an interconnected universe where all of these Easter eggs are telling you and getting everyone deeper connected with these stories. But this doesn't just work for all of us as deep divers that know all of these. It needs to work for people that come in and this is their first Marvel experience. But they may start to see something from attraction to attraction or in a restaurant, and it kind of ties the whole story together, and they just want to learn more and more.
I'm going to tell you my favorite thing that I caught in that ride, which is at some point someone has spilled red paint, and then there are little red rocket feet. So he's literally being caught red-handed, just tracked all over the exhibit. It's one of my favorite things.
Well, that's one of the things that we have. Every person that goes into one of our attractions essentially is like a camera telling their own stories. So we really focus on all the details at the smallest level because we know guests are going to pick up on that.
Well, I think our fans of all people know that they are looking for the Easter eggs.
Yeah, so these aren't the only characters that we're bringing to life.
There's all kinds of ways to experience superheroes in the parks. What kind of other interactions will we see?
Well, we like to provide an opportunity for the guests to meet the heroes. So we have heroic encounters, a live one-on-one experience. We also create atmosphere entertainment, which is an opportunity to do something with the heroes. And then we also want to provide opportunities for you to see those heroes doing those iconic actions that you know from the comics and the television and the film as well. So that's our challenge, to put you in the center of the story, but to create those live experiences. So I thought we'd put together a little sizzle for you for this, because we've done more than 40 live activations with live entertainment around the world. So here's a look at some of those.
Let's take a look. Is that it's so wild to get to see those characters up close and personal. And I have to say, One of them we're seeing here in the booth right now, right behind you.
Yeah, in the glass case here, this is the parks exclusive Spider-Man suit. It's the only place we have it, but all of our parks have that there. So when you meet Spider-Man, this is a unique look for us, whether you're meeting him or seeing him swinging overhead.
Very nice. And now I know there are lots of other ways to see them. They're all so physical, also incredible.
Yeah, I mentioned the interaction. So the Guardians of the Galaxy awesome dance-off. So you can tell our guests really love to participate. So here's an opportunity for the guests to help the Star-Lord and Gamora and Groot evade the Collector by moving their bodies in this dance-off show in Disneyland Paris.
And there's a chance to get to boogie down a little bit too.
Absolutely.
I love Captain Marvel. I'm wearing my Flirkin shirt, so you know I'm serious about it.
Yeah.
Carol Core represent Carol Danvers fans.
Carol Core.
What is Carol getting into at the park?
Well, she's all over the world. Our most powerful Avenger joined us, and this was really important to us for guests to be able to meet Captain Marvel on day and date with the opening of the film. So we were able to do that in a number of different places, and also do the same thing with Black Panther. We thought she was powerful enough to deserve her own F-16 Eagle in Disney California Adventure.
Yeah, so cool. And she also appears on the cruise lines, is that correct?
Yeah, she flies in on the top of the deck to help the Avengers fend off a Hydra attack at a Stark Expo on the deck of the Disney Magic. And also here in Disneyland Paris, you see that she's got all of her powers with her, using all of our theatrical techniques, because we want it to be as real for you in the audience or with her as it is in the film.
I love it. It's so awesome. Now, this is one of the things I have not had a chance to see at, I believe it's Disneyland Paris?
This is Disneyland Paris,
Yeah.
Superheroes United. So this is a show where an original story where the Avengers team together to fight off Nebula and Thanos. And in this situation, Doctor Strange and Scarlet Witch stop a car in midair and throw it off stage using some pretty fun techniques. But it's pretty believable.
That is wild. Now, you mentioned the Black Panther is alive and well. When he's not in Wakanda, he's visiting Disney parks.
Yeah.
But he has some friends.
Yeah, so instead of just bringing out King T'Challa, we thought it was important that the Dora Milaje be represented. And we found that in Disney California Adventure, an opportunity to meet these powerful warriors was as popular as actually meeting Black Panther. And it was never made more apparent to me when I saw a little girl dressed in full Snow White regalia standing next to them saying Wakanda forever. I mean, that was really inspiring, and I know the other female heroes in our universe are only going to expand and have more power.
That is awesome. Check out the Avengers. How cool is that? Now, I know you guys have talked about some cool stuff upcoming for the Avengers in the future.
Yeah, so this is everything we've been showing is just been, we've been getting up to speed with how we should represent these characters. More importantly, how we should represent us. We are a new character. We want to find our origin story. So we are creating Avengers campuses around the world is a place where now you can step into this world like never before. This will be an immersive land where not only will you get to step up because the Avengers think the world needs more heroes, but you're gonna learn, you're gonna train, you're gonna be able to kind of expand what choices you're gonna make going forward. So this is really forward-looking, all new stories and all new attraction experiences moving forward.
And I heard there might be web slinging happening.
So if you've ever reached out your arm like you were slinging webs, we're now gonna deliver on that. We have a new attraction. It will be home of the Worldwide Engineering Brigade is our address for this attraction. The kids call it WEB for short. But this is where young inventors are inventing new technologies so every neighborhood, just like Spider-Man, can can help save. And when the mischief that Peter Parker gets involved with, where now spider bots have been released all over the campus, he needs all of our help. And that's where we step up. We get in these vehicles and we go on this crazy adventure through all different parts of the campus, cleaning up and slinging webs right next to Spider-Man.
I have to say, this is so cool. I'm so excited. Can you believe even what the future holds? I mean, what can you tell us about what we're looking at? Because this is everything I've ever wanted.
Okay, so this shows how much we're pushing the envelope. This is a keyframe of just one of the concepts, a major e-ticket attraction. For us, an e-ticket is our highest level of thrill and immersion and ride systems all coming together. And we're delivering on the Avengers, of course. And the Avengers deserves big, epic innovation, storytelling, and putting us right in the middle of the action. We all want to be a part of that team, and in this attraction, we're going to deliver on that.
I cannot wait. Who is pumped? Right?